Hey guys, so today I'm going to do my Pan That Palette finale. If you guys didn't know, I was panning the Tarte Aqualilies palette since January 1st, and today I am filming my finale. This was a very challenging and fun project. Basically what the Pan That palette is, if you haven't seen them before, is when you take a palette out of your collection and you work on trying to finish everything within the palette. So normally it's all eyeshadows, however I picked out the Tarte Aqualilies palette, and in here you get a blush, bronzer, and highlighter. So I will link my playlist down below so you can see where I started from. I started basically with a brand new full palette, not really touched, probably one or two looks, but I completely didn't really use it before. So each month through this whole year, I gave you guys kind of progress pictures and showed you guys where I was at. So I'm going to show you guys the finale for 2016 Pan That palette. So you guys ready? So this is where I have finished. So it's not completely finished, but I am extremely happy about my progress. So let's just jump into kind of the things that I used up. So there was, I think it was a shade right here was the first thing I used up. It was kind of like a creamy white, like shimmery eyeshadow, and I used that completely up. That was very easy to just kind of put all over the lid or on my brow bone or inner corner, so I was able to use that really fast. Then the next shade I used up was this shade right here, and this was kind of like a matte light brown shade that I would use on my crease every day. So once that was done, I started working, which is right here, on the bronzer. I use the bronzer every day as a bronzer, and then I also use like on the corners, and once that light brown matte shade was done, I used that for my crease as well. So really happy about that. Then the next thing I used up was a shade right here, and it was kind of like a pinky coral kind of shade. It had almost like a light duochrome to it, but I used that up all over my eyes. I didn't really like it by itself, so I would pair it with this yellow shade right there that you can see has a good dip to it. So I was probably really close to hitting pan on this thing, but I decided to just call it a year with this palette. I also did major progress in damage on this blue shade. I wasn't a big blue fan before, but I was able to hit some good pan in that. And this dark brown shade, get a closer look, but I was able to hit some good pan on that. Dark shades are really hard to use for me, especially this dark brown, like matte shade. So I used it pretty much every day on my outer corner. I am wearing this palette today. I have the yellow shade on all over my lid, and then I have this dark brown shade on my outer corner, but I did use other shades. I do have the blush on, the highlight, and the bronzer. So I don't know if you can tell, you can kind of see a little bit of highlight. I do need to put a little bit more blush on. It has been probably like 8 hours, and it does not last all day for me, but I was unable to hit pan on that, but you can see a good dent going on in it. And I did some good progress for the highlight shade. So in closing, I am really happy that I did this palette. I do feel like I just didn't spend a lot of time on my other palettes. So for 2017, you will see kind of what I'm doing. I do plan on filming right after this the 2017 Pan That palette introduction, so you guys kind of know what I'm going to be doing. And yeah, so really again happy with this progress. Let me know if you guys did a Pan That palette for 2016, if you guys are going to do it again next year, and I will definitely be watching. And yeah, thank you guys so much for following me in this journey. Really happy about this. If you guys want to know what I will be doing with these leftover shades, I will probably continue to work on them. I don't want to just throw them out. I have, let's see if I can get it out. I have two Z palettes. Let's see if I can find the second one. The second one always is like missing for me. So I have 2 Z palettes that I have previously tried to depot and use up. So once I can clear out a space or 2 in these, I am going to depot these and put it in there. So that's kind of what I'll be doing with this palette. I will try and still use it up, especially definitely that blue shade. But yeah, I'm really happy again that I did the Pan That Palette challenge on this palette. Even though I didn't use it all completely up, I'm really happy with my progress, and I really appreciate you guys again for watching. So thank you again. Be sure to subscribe if you like these kind of challenges. I'll definitely be doing them in 2017, and I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye.